we own. So everything here, from the public areas and sidewalks, are subject to being recorded. Oh, those aren't police motorcycles. Those are just regular ones. From a distance, they look like they were. They're pretty nice, so. Motorcycle parking only. Well, no wonder. Well, it's up there looking at me on the camera. So I had, if you remember this site real good, I had in the very beginning, hey Pugface, how's it going? I had an issue here with an officer like a month or so ago back that told me I couldn't record and was just kind of like a smart ass in the very beginning. And until when I said GoPro record, he changed his attitude and then said I could record. And I know he was just giving me an example, but it was just that example itself and your attitude before and even after the example is what, made you fail here. And telling me I can't record and then changing your mind, that doesn't just make you pass. I know, Pugface, I love it. This gimbal is awesome. It's the ZY something, got it at Best Buy, the ZY Smooth. I think it's like the second version they make out of like 5 or whatever. But when I first got it, I was just like, man, this sucks. It was like swinging it around like nunchucks. But yeah, that officer was just not cool. But then a week ago, we had one out here for the first time that I've ever audited, or I've seen on very few audits, where he came up to me while I was live and said that he was watching my feed when I came out here, when I was walking out here, and gave me his badge number and name over the live feed chat and was very respectful. And I went and put in a compliment, instead of a complaint form, a compliment form that they emailed me back. I think I posted it on that video in the comments of what the officer, his boss, or whoever said back to me that was going in his personal file, for sure. I haven't seen one yet. Oh, yeah, I think there's one up there. There's always one out here, so we'll see. Yeah, it was odd. I was wondering, like, well, y'all are about to arrest me or something and making me feel comfortable before you do it. I just felt so weird when he said that, but then it was just like, I could see it was respect. So, no signs here saying I can't walk up here. Definitely can't smoke. Yeah, I guess that was what I wondered. As soon as they said that went in his personal file, I was wondering, okay, so I wonder if complaints go in there. Okay, I've never seen a police vehicle like that. He's up there, but it's one of them full-size Chevys. It doesn't look like a black and white like Cape Coral either. I didn't think Lee County, I mean, we are in Lee County, so I didn't think that they patrolled this out here. I guess it's just one of the Cape Corals. They got an unmarked one. That's kind of cool. I can't do it, man. I've seen some guys that wear those masks. I'm like, man, it's just my balls are just not that big. I guess that's the officer standing beside the vehicle. Yeah, I don't know him. It's weird. Every time I come out here, it's somebody different. So, like I always do when I come out here, I always go around the perimeter first and see if there's anything that they've put up signage-wise or changed anything or any policies since we came out here and started auditing so much. And plus it gives the officer, and now he can see me for sure. I don't know if he's actually looking at me or what. Well, hopefully he's like the other guy and cool and watches the live feed. So we'll see. Got a lot of people inside today. It's unusually busy, it looks. Yeah. Oh, he hadn't even turned his head towards me, so maybe he don't even know I'm here yet. Okay, that's cool. Got my ninja mask on. That's what it is. I still haven't seen anything yet. Oh, it's always so clean here. Yeah. He don't want to do shit. I hear you. New Mexico's probably in there just like, yeah, no, just whatever. I'll watch the video. I'm not getting out. They should all be like that. That's awesome. I thought that somebody said there's usually 2 of them out here, but I guess, you know, people are on like breaks and holidays. Yeah, all I see is no smoking signs. A lot of people staring at me inside, giving me weird looks. I don't know if they're public officials or just customers or residents. I am getting some funky looks today. Maybe I got a booger hanging out my nose or something. Shitty day, how's it going? Thanks for joining. If anybody I haven't shown out the respect or said, you know, thanks for joining, appreciate you. Boy, that's an old antenna. Look at that shit up there. It's like when you used to get 13 channels or whatever. The hell kind of antenna that is. Now, I don't see any new signage out here that says that we can't record at all. So we're gonna go, I'll go over here and look and make sure that they haven't added anything. So right now I'm back around the side I normally come in at the front part of the Cape Coral City Hall. See, that's the road I normally come in. And then back over this way, you got like the DMV and the post office beside us. And behind me, you got the police department back there. We'll go over there next. Yeah, they haven't added anything new signage-wise. It's a big bird up there. Just trying to catch that bird, he's too fast. This is that employee parking lot on this side. This is the guy that, did he go all the way around to see me over here? I'm not walking in that parking lot. I don't know if that's the one I seen when I walked in or not. He just drove around the whole building. I could just get out and say, what's up? I'm not gonna go on that side, I ain't stupid. Yeah, all you gotta do is get out and say hi instead of just lurking around on me. And see that? I don't like when they do that shit. Yeah, it's like a hawk or something. I love Cape Coral. I just, you know, as long as the officers are in check here, I love it even more. Yeah, he's just driving around the building now. But yeah, he went all the way around. I don't know if he's seen me. I'm pretty sure he's seen me when I came in. Kind of went all the way around on me. There's a couple officers here that were talking off in the background a minute ago. I don't know if y'all heard them when I was filming the employee parking lot side. They had handcuffs and stuff. I didn't see no weapons though, but well, handcuffs are weapons. But I didn't see anything on them, you know, or they didn't say anything to me, so I didn't put them on the camera. Why would I care? Yeah, you know, I've heard that so much between Fort Myers PD and especially Lee County or Lehigh. And I haven't done any day ones in Lehigh yet, but I definitely want to start doing Lehigh in the daytime for sure. I heard they're really, really, really bad out there. The first night audit I had out there was a few weeks ago, and yeah, they were kind of very intrusive and kind of rude, you know what I mean? So yeah, he's a B. But you know, they were just real rude in Lehigh. But I have talked to, I don't know, I can't remember his name. I did talk to a higher up at their main headquarters, and he was very respectful on the, you know, as far as over the phone being, you know, as our First Amendment and respecting it. But as far as putting them to the test of being there live, I still need to do that. There's so much around here. There's a lot more police departments that I want to do in the daytime, especially like Naples, Lehigh, Fort Myers. I've done Fort Myers a few times in the daytime, and it really wasn't that bad. I think he drove around the building on me again. I always see a black and white out here. Maybe they're just short-handed, or I don't know what kind of cop that was. It didn't look like a Cape Coral sidewalk chalk. I don't know. That would be, they probably would get me what, for vandalism or something? Well, it says 50 feet away from the building. So there's a sidewalk around this fountain. Oh, they got the fountain fixed. That's 50 feet away. If you remember last time I came out here, really? Steroid use? Hell yeah, I'd be auditing him. If you keep up, I post a lot of useless, most of the time, news ads on my Facebook page, Audits of Freedom. If you check it out, or, you know, join it or whatever, if you're not already joined, just keep an eye. Usually every day I try to post anything and everything I can find about open police harassment cases and anything that has to do with, you know, violating anybody's constitutional rights. And yeah, check it out on there, because usually that, you know, that might be a city that you live in. And I don't just do it in Florida, I do it everywhere in other countries too. So yeah, for sure. I don't post a lot of that stuff on YouTube, but I do it a lot on Facebook. It's beautiful out here. I'm just kind of, oh, that's okay, New Mexico. Most people aren't. Oh, my mom's not. There's a lot of people that aren't. Just out here trying to get a cigarette. Yeah, I live in Cape Coral. I've only been in Cape Coral for going on maybe maybe my 6th year now. I just came down here and was doing cable TV installations for Comcast, like as a contractor. I've been doing that for like almost 20 years. And I was traveling everywhere doing cable, and I came down here and met Mrs. AOF and a special lady, and I never left. But it's like, you know, also 80-something degrees here year round, and I got sick of the cold crap everywhere. I've actually heard that. I've read that somewhere, cameras everywhere. That is true. See all this? I thought I wanted to come back this way for you guys, as you can see. Yeah, it's just the heat, you know. I love the amount of palm. You see palm trees everywhere, but it's so cool down here. The way they line them all up. Just trying to let this gimbal do the smooth sailing for you here on it. There's no in-between speed. It's beautiful. I thought that the fountains actually would sprinkle or whatever, they actually bubbled. So I don't think they have that on. I never, you know, and I'm on Facebook. I was on it more until I started doing this on YouTube, but I got like 4 pages and they're maxed out at like 5,000 friends, and I was so hooked to it. But I've never really watched people do audits. And I was wondering how the live audits are or if Facebook cuts you out or it cuts out a lot. I heard somebody told me it cuts out a lot when you're trying to go live. And I think it's time restricted, I'm not sure. I think it's an hour and a half, but that's plenty of time. Well, I know we're in a government shutdown, but these places are open today. It doesn't affect these in the city. And I don't know where that officer went. That's kind of weird. There's always, for their protection here, there's always one sitting and parked out here on the curb or right here in the front door here. He must like other parking spots. Weird. Yeah, live or die people came in here and went in this building. They were okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the crosswalks right here and cross on over and go to the go inside and see if I can find any kind of signage. Oh man, well, you know, I tell you, my GoPro does the 4K, but make sure you have a really big ass SD card, because man, that 4K cuts your video like in half big time. I think on a regular 1080, I get like 2 hours or 2.5 hours on a 32 gig card. But when you switch it to 4K, you only get like 45 minutes or an hour or something like that. It cuts it like in half. Oh yeah, see, I bought a GoPro, and it said live compatible, or it was a live one, but I, for the life of me, could not figure out how to do it on YouTube. Like, there was no links or any way. I'm just not that smart at doing the damn cameras, I guess, because I could not figure out, even in the manuals, how to make it go live on YouTube. Oh, I got you. How the hell? Oh, so they got the, I haven't even, tells you how out of date I am. I didn't even know they had the 4K cameras on phones yet. Well, damn, I don't want this Samsung now. All right, this is AOF. Is it all right? Can we trade this phone in now? I know I'm still paying on it. I want a 4K. I'm afraid I want to go up there and walk across that hallway and see if I can give y'all another view, but there's a carousel stairway and a panther in here that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I'll check that out. I didn't even know that I had the option to do that. I know that you can change like qualities or whatever in the settings, but yeah, I never really looked into like settings or whatever. No, I've got a Samsung Galaxy Note Plus, the one that has the wider screen. It has a little pin in the bottom of it. You can write. All right, so we're going in, guys. I'm gonna try to keep my voice down so we're not talking too loud here. So actually, it's not as busy today. This is where we came in last time. We froze up. Sorry, guys. You know how it is. Like, as soon as I walked in the building, it was like poof. Yeah, mine probably has it. I just never really figured out or even cut it on and sat there and even thought. I was gonna say, if, you know, I was thinking that, Pugface. I was thinking